Hey guys, it's me Psychogenics, also known as Path.exe but with chill, and welcome to Renetti Gunsmith Analysis. Renetti is the newest pistol addition to COD mobile franchise, and it's the first burst weapon I will be doing an analysis on. Watch till the end as I will go quite in depth. Renetti has a 3 burst mechanism where whenever we hit the shoot button, 3 bullets will be shot, and we have a burst delay of 20 frames or 333 milliseconds, i.e. after every 20 frames we will shoot the next set of 3 bullets. Looking at the damages and range values, we will 1 burst at all ranges if we can hit head, chest and arms, otherwise we will 2 burst usually. The 2 burst is also consistent across all ranges, thus making range boosting attachments completely pointless as we won't have any use of it. One thing to note though, the 3rd bullet in the burst pattern usually bounces high, so if you're playing range, either aim at their legs so the 3rd bullet will hit the enemy, or try and just pull down when the burst happens, so all 3 bullets hit similar location. Using recoil control attachments is pointless as the 3rd bullet still bounces high, so we have to do the 2 things I mentioned earlier to control it. The time to kill is abhorrent for the 2 burst kill, and any other gun will kill us before we can get the 2 burst kill. And due to the hitbox, the 1 burst kill will be even more inconsistent than 50%, i.e. less than half of the times we will get the 1 burst kill. For getting these stats before anyone else, join our Discord server, where Mr. Roy and our very own research team shares them before anyone else. With Renetti, we have to make sure we can get the 2 burst consistently as the time to kill becomes worse very quick, and Renetti is very punishing if we miss our shots. Also, quick tip, instead of holding down the shoot button like we usually do with guns like Man O' War etc., with burst weapons it helps if we manually aim and shoot. For doing this, just work on tap shooting instead of tap and hold shooting. This is slower than holding down the shoot button, but it makes sure our burst hit when our aim is on the enemy, thus giving us consistent results, allowing us to consistently get the 2 burst kill. Till now we have established range boosting is pointless, using recoil control attachments isn't worth it, and using Renetti on manual shooting will give us consistent results. Keep these in mind. Do let me know what you think of the Renetti by commenting your thoughts in the comment section. Next, we move on to the other stats. We have fast ADS speed of 12 frames, and 7 frames sprint to hipfire and 5 frames sprint to ADS speeds. These are quite fast. We have 6.8 meters per second movement speed and 4.26 meters per second ADS movement speed. We can win many gunfights by simply moving left and right. The base mag has 15 bullets which we reload in 2.1 seconds, and reload cancel takes 1.5 seconds. 15 bullets only allows us 5 bursts, which may not be enough at times, thus extended mag is always recommended, and I would personally recommend the largest extended mag you can get for maximizing the burst potential. I will show you a nice trick in the later part of this video on how to effectively play with the Renetti. Stay tuned. Another point to remember, the trigger attachments do nothing on the Renetti, so don't use them. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe with the bell icon for more in-depth gunsmith analysis. Those were all the base stats and some things we should keep in mind when making a gunsmith for Renetti. Let's move on to making a gunsmith build now. With Renetti, we mainly have ADS builds or hipfire builds. Range and recoil doesn't matter, and neither does BSA, as even with the worst BSA build, we can still 2 burst at range. Although we shouldn't be taking range fights much as it is difficult to be consistent, and the 3rd bullet bounces high, which if we cannot control we will need 3 bursts to kill, and the TTK is too slow for it. So for our hipfire build, we start with the 5MW laser and flash cut, as these will improve our hipfire and sprint to fire both. The 3rd attachment we can use is the handmade grip tape, mainly for making the sprint to fire even faster. Then we apply a mag, and both of these mags can be applied, but I usually use the mag B. And for the final attachment we can use whatever. I'll either go for faster ADS speed and we can use something like the barrel, or since in hipfire we will play close range a lot, so we can use the sleight of hand for faster reloads. Otherwise we can use the full ammo for getting more bullets in reserve, but that isn't needed as we will never be using pistol pistol as main weapon, as most other guns will easily defeat us considering the time to kill factor. Just get a kill and take the enemy weapon instead of using the pistol. I also use the disable perk, and it helps make the enemy movement slower and stops them from sliding around when we hit the legs, thus allowing us to burst kill consistently. And I will use this, and this perk works well with hipfire builds, and my hipfire gunsmith is done. Keep this tip in mind, disable is going to be extremely useful next season when movement for all guns will be buffed. We will see disable being meta soon in the near future. Our next build is ADS, and we use barrel laser stippled for improving the ADS speed and use mag B for more bullets. This mag does make the ADS slower, but the 2 extra burst is 1 more kill, which really helps in clutch situations. And for the last attachment, you can either improve the bullet split accuracy, but that is only needed for fighting range, and using the Renetti for range will get us skilled against the commonly used guns. And BSA is still good even with the stipple that we can 2 burst, while BS attachments are not really needed. We can again opt for a perk, and disable works well, as for range we will shoot legs for making the 3rd bullet hit the enemy, and that will disable the enemy movement, giving us more consistent 2 burst kill. Otherwise you can use the sleight of hand or any other attachment you want. It's up to you. These are the main Renetti builds we can make. We can also use specific builds like suppress build for example, and we can opt for the light suppressor as the range nerf wouldn't affect our 2 burst kill. And you can build it either for ADS or hipfire, or even use some perk, it's all up to you. Or we can also exploit the ADS movement speed by using attachments which don't nerf the ADS movement speed, and also use the Skulker perk for optimizing the ADS movement speed further. Overall, Renetti does not have many builds, as a lot of attachments aren't worth using. I personally would either use the ADS build or the suppressed build with disable perk. And that's it. Help support the video by sharing this video in your social media so other people can also get good Renetti builds. Now for the trick I mentioned earlier, we don't need to make hipfire build, as we can blank scope with the Renetti, which will be faster than opening ADS fully, and our spread will also be tighter and similar to the max hipfire build. The best thing is we can consistently 2 burst kill till 15 to 16 meters with this approach, and the only thing we need to make sure is getting the timing right for when to shoot. We can also take it a step further by making ourselves the harder target to hit by doing some movement technique in between. With good aim, we will have consistent 2 burst kills while flexing on the enemy as we kill them. For the verdict, Renetti is decent. It's good for clearing hit markers from snipers, and that's it. If they want to improve it, give it a consistent 1 burst kills. So if we have good aim and get the 1 burst on the enemy, then we get the kill on them. And optionally add more delay so the 2nd burst is even more punishing. This will make Renetti a glass cannon pistol, and there will be a skill gap too, as people with good aim will be able to make good use of it. Otherwise we double tap to respawn. Renetti right now isn't worthwhile to use for main secondary, when we have 50 GS, J358 and MW11 pistol as alternatives, which are easier to use with faster time to kill. The only good utility will be clearing hit markers or getting the 1 burst on damaged enemies, as we can 1 burst in these scenarios, and that's it. That was the in-depth Renetti Gunsmith analysis. Please help make this video popular by like, comment and sharing it around in your social media, and if you want to see more such content, subscribe and stay tuned. Thank you for watching and staying till the end. It's me Psychogenics, aka Path.exe but with chill. And until next time, take care guys, and bye.
Recon is standing by. Friendly Shock RC is ready. It's too close. Fight harder. Hardpoint contested. We've taken the lead. Hardpoint contested.